Now, right, good morning. Tim Randall from Links Magazines, broadcasting from the kitchen table in sunny Tavistock. And I'm with Colin Kirkpotter. Hello, Colin.
Hello there, Tim. You're
Hello.
right.
I know Colin Kirkpotter is from Runventure. He has the Running Hub, which is based in West Street in Tavistock. And we're going to have a chat with Colin now to see what he's about and what's happening and how things are going. So how's it been, Colin, so far for you? Lockdown and all the rest of it?
We were very nervous initially when the PM gave his speech, and we thought that was probably it. But took 24 hours to take stock, and actually we've done okay. We just adapted and improvised, and we just thought, okay, so what is our main USP? And that's customer service. So we just needed to work out how we can use that and still transport that to the customer. So we do. I'm not big into online sales, so people started ringing us from our Facebook post we put out and say, look, we are still open for mail order, and people got in touch via phone, Facebook, email, and say, right, I need a new pair of trainers. We're allowed to run for physical and mental well-being, but I need some trainers. How do we go about it? So we said, right, okay, well, we can have video conversations like you and I are having now through WhatsApp, Facebook, or whatever. And then we do about a 15 to 30-minute consultation. They hold up their old shoes. We look at the wear. I get them to stand up and have a look at their gait and things. And then we work out roughly what they need. And then we send out 2 or 3 pairs of shoes to them in the post. Or if it's local, I tend to deliver them in the van and drop them over the garden fence. And they try them on. The weather's dry. They take them out for a bit of a run, see if they work. They then come back to me and say, yeah, that's great. I'll have the blue one. And they post the others back, and then we sort out payment for the others. So, and people are quite flabbergasted by that, I think. But it works. It's working on that community spirit, and nobody's ran off with a pair of trainers, excuse the pun, as yet, and they've all been very appreciative of it as well. So the same with other stuff we do as well, so packs and clothing and what have you.
Do you find with runners, I know from firsthand your customer service, and I'll talk about that in a moment, but do you find with runners that they're able to phone you up and say, look, you've got that brand, do you have a size 9? If so, just send them to me, I'll buy them now. They absolutely know what they want.
There are some. Runners are quite weird, actually. They find the perfect shoe, and then after however long that life of the shoe, they then want to change it for whatever reason. I always say, no, that one worked. Why change? Just have the same pair. Yeah. Sometimes they just becomes a fashion thing. But yeah, generally they know what they like. They know what they don't like. And if they've been a customer before, like yourself, I know that you were in a pair of On Cloud Ace, I believe. I think they were. So I know what you've had. If we're on some sort of plan where we're trying to improve your speed or do whatever, then I would know what shoe to put you in next. So that's great. New customers, it's a little bit more complicated, and they'll say, yeah, if they ask what they specifically want something, I'm happy to post that, but I almost have a bit of an insurance policy and say, that's probably not what I would recommend, but if there's been no problem, then I'm happy to post that to you. Sometimes we don't have what they need, and then I'll signpost them elsewhere. So we teamed up with a running shop up in Derbyshire, my home county, and if he's got stuff that I haven't, I tend to direct people that way, because it's not like they can travel up there. The Royal Mail has been really good, so people are posting stuff from there. So that's great.
We know. We wrote an article about you in our last magazine, and we know that you're an absolute expert. In actual fact, you're a fell runner, aren't you? Is that right? Mountain runner?
That's what. Yeah. Running on roads, roads are for cars at the end of the day. Why would I want to run on something I could drive on? So yeah, I was brought up in the Derbyshire Peak District, so running across the fells there was much more enjoyable. It was a means to an end to get to school or to get to work or whatever I was doing. And then just getting muddy. It's what all teenage kids do, well, younger than teenage kids want to do. So yeah.
But you also cater for. I mean, although that's your expertise, you sell road shoes, you sell trail shoes, the whole lot.
Yeah.
And gear and shirts and shorts and socks and the whole lot.
Water bottles, nutrition. We all the concept of the running hub was rather than just being a retail outlet. So other members of my staff, including myself, are trained sports therapists. So I get a lot of emails at a minute saying I've got calf pain, I've got shin pain, and the main reason being is because all of a sudden they've been allowed to run and do very little else. all of a sudden their mileage has just doubled up and the body's rebelled. So they'll initially start the emails with, I need a new pair of trainers. And then I've said, you probably don't. Let me have a look. No, they're fine. But then I'll email them some exercises and some training programs to say, look, you're overdoing it a little bit, or if you strengthen this. So, so road running is or has been a lot easier to do because we've all been encouraged to run from home. So for myself, where I live, running on road is a necessity. So, so we have to do it. Yeah, it's not my bag, but I understand that people do it, and we do stock a lot of road running stuff as well.
I mean, I did want to use my own sort of case study as an illustration. I came to you for a pair of shoes, and I had a problem with my foot. And I think at the time when I first had a consultation with you, which was about 30 minutes long, and I told you about the fact that I just had some x-rays and I was just waiting for a report back from the doctor. And it would have been very easy for you to have sold me a pair of shoes there and then. And actually, you didn't. You said, no, go away. Let's wait for this medical report to come back. Let's have a look at it. Show me the x-rays or show me the detail, and then we can decide on the shoe. And then we had another 40-minute consultation, at which time he said, well, you could come back tomorrow if you want. And actually, what I'll do is I'll take you over the park and I'll film you running, and we'll just see what kind of runner you are. And I think it was only after about the third chat that we had that you actually sold me a pair of shoes. Whereas many other people would have just tried to get me in a pair of shoes there and then out of the shop in 120 quid later. But actually, I have to first-hand testament of the kind of customer service that you and your staff absolutely give people, because you know what you're talking about as well. And that's the other thing. I mean, I could talk to you for hours about pains in my bloody shin when I've been running for exactly the reasons you just said. As soon as we went into lockdown, that was it. I started, rather than running 3 times a week, I started running every day.
Every day,
After about 2 weeks, I was thinking, I am in such pain, and I don't want to do it anymore. And actually, now ostensibly, I've gone back to doing it about 3 times a week. But you're absolutely right. I mean, we've all been a bit idiotic. I think we've just gone out there and run like idiots and that. So let's just remind people. So you are able, people are able to contact you via your website or via Facebook.
Yeah, they can get on the website, runventureonline.com, or Runventure on the Facebook page. I'm monitoring all types of communication, really. And people are just sending me messages, and then we can arrange a time. If it's a shoe fitting, we'll arrange a time for say a phone conversation or a video conversation. Or if it's just something they want to ask, have you got X, Y, Z? Or if it's an injury type of thing, I'm quite happy to answer those. If I can't answer them, Daisy, who works for me, is a lot higher qualified than I am. I tend to say, actually, give Daisy a nudge and she'll be able to help you out as well. So, like you said, I'm not into just getting a quick sale or anything like that. It's all about the community in Tavistock. We pass each other in the street. I'm not going to rob you blind of sell you something inappropriately, because our kids go to school together, and we all live in a small community. So I think, so people can get in touch with us however they like. I'm not in the store all the time because I've obviously got kids who are off school. So email or Facebook is probably the better way to get through.
All right, brilliant. Now, things are starting to relax out there a little bit. Certain businesses and sectors are being allowed to reopen again. When do you imagine you will be in a position to reopen your premises in West Street?
If I was to go with government guidance, they've said the 1st of June. I will play it by ear a little bit and see what's going on. If we do open, it won't be open as normal. Obviously, the hub here has got a cafe facility and things, so we're not going to open that. Obviously, that's not till the end of July. We will do an appointment-only basis initially. That's the plan. It's a fairly small place. I mean, we can probably get 4 people in here before the social distancing thing comes on. So, and because, like you've said, it takes 30 minutes or so to have a chat and get people sorted, we will do an appointment-only system. That's how we'll open. And then we'll gradually sort of increase it from there. We'll just do the reverse of what happened when we closed. We reduce the amount of footfall through the premises. We stop people at the door and say, actually, go and have a walk, come back in half an hour. We'll be spacing then. So I think we just got to play it by ear. This is the wrong forum to get political on, but we're having to make up our own sort of guidance really from what was been distributed out. So that's my plan. So hopefully 1st of June, fingers crossed. I'll be in here doing appointment only.
Okay, brilliant. Well, look, it's lovely to talk to you, Colin. You just stay on the line a second. I'm just going to end this, wrap this up. Okay, thanks very much for watching this video as well. More videos being done today and will be posted out on our Facebook page. All our videos are available on our website, which is dartmoorlinks.co.uk, and we'll be back with some other people. In the meantime, thanks very much, Colin. Stay there, and
Cheers.
thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.